a little heavy on the electrons. Electrons. Yeah, that's sad. That's pathetic. Alright everybody, welcome back to another Fwoosh review. This time I'm looking at Transformers Generations Legends class Skrapnel and with Reflector. I know I usually leave the Transformers to Cannonball, but today I got this figure. I couldn't wait. Too excited. It's kind of sad. I was going to pass on this figure. Kind of look for the third party Insecticons, and when Hasbro announced Bombshell, I figured, what the hell, I'd get this, and I'm kind of glad I did. It came out much more surprising than I thought he'd be. I have a couple of other Legends class Cosmos, and while they're good, I'm looking for better, and I'm not saying this is the best Skrapnel out there. He just he really surprised me. So first I'm going to look at Reflector. I guess I really like the camera mode. Pretty nifty. Looks like a camera. Little oddball things here and there, but what do you expect? To transform him, just flip up, which is kind of, I can't gripe about it. It's just like, here's camera mode, but it doesn't look like a Reflector to me. He's got the lens in the middle, that's about it. And he's actually got a weapon mode on top of this. You flip down the handle and flip the lens down and then let it shoot right out of your hand. And then becomes the weapon. The instructions say to leave it like this, but I kind of like it like this. I don't know why, but it makes it extra long. And actually, I don't really mind. I know it shows the robot mode with the handle out. I don't know. I kind of like it with Skrapnel holding a camera, like he's on reconnaissance or something. I don't know. It's just kind of a nifty little thing. I don't really use the weapons. I get them mostly for the bigger robots. So, which I'm usually all about the robot mode. But once again, he surprised me. But I'll get into that in here in a minute. The packaging, standard, you know, Transformers packaging. I like the graphic. Nice picture. The back shows the figure and the stats. You know, usual packaging. Now the instructions. Another one of these cases where the figure comes in bot mode and the instructions start in alt mode, which kind of pisses me off. But thankfully, Skrapnel was easy enough to figure out on my own, which the instructions usually confuse the hell out of me. I don't know what happened. As a kid, I didn't even need the instructions. I just pull the figure out, go at it, be done, feel accomplished. And now as an adult, I apparently regressed. Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect much, but with the ball joints, he's got a swivel head. Part of the transformation is to flip this down, but it's easier to get at the head if you flip it down to turn it. He's got just a swivel head. It's easier to turn when that's flipped down. And come around, he's got a ball shoulder, a ball elbow, no waist. He's got a ball hip, ball knee, and you can kind of, it's part of the transformation, but you can kind of get flip down ankles. And with all the ball joints, Yeah, like I said, he surprised me. You can get down on one knee. You can come around for some action posing. It's really not that bad. I mean, I'm going to keep saying surprised. I really like this figure. The only thing that bugs me are the insect legs sticking out here, and then you can see it behind them. They just jut out. But it's another. Hey, I've actually gotten used to it. I think at the end of the day, I may order another one and shave off the legs here, try to attach them, and then I'll have one in bug mode and one in robot mode clean. That's how much I like the figure. I'll buy it twice. Colors are good. Not really any paint to speak of to get messy. Nice clean Decepticon logo. The yellow, I kind of wish this was clear and flipped down, like the vintage that did for no reason whatsoever that I can remember. But to transform, it's fairly easy. Like I said, you flip down the feet here. First, I like to get the arms up and out of the way. Now this panel right here on the side of the leg rotates up and around. And then you're supposed to pin. There's peg here, snap those together. Now what you do, the waist right here flips down, revealing a hole. Now there's pins right here that go into that hole. If you can see them, yeah, the pins right here. You come around with the legs, flip them up and down into that. Well, stupid. First, there's a hinge right here. Right. This whole piece, the chest piece comes up, out and up over his head on this hinge right here. So you bring the legs over and pin them into those holes. Which kind of splits the legs usually, but you got to repin them. You take his insect legs on the back, flip those down. Now this one was super tough whenever I first opened the package, but after playing with it for a bit, he snaps open. Now the arms have these holes in the forearms. Those will pin to these pins back here. So you rotate back and pin it right there, and then rotate on around with the shoulder. Same thing on this side. Pin it, rotate the shoulder on back, and that's going to form a kind of a closes the gap right there. Pinch his mandibles together, and there you have bug mode. Which I even really like the bug mode. I mean, it looks like Skrapnel. I'm thoroughly impressed. And like I said, I'm going to buy a second one to keep in this mode, one to keep in robot mode, and I'll probably do the same with Bombshell if he comes out as cool as he's looking. I have no gripes about this. Maybe the legs could move, but the mandibles opening and closing, that works great for me. Just purely preference, purely just kind of, sits in the back of my mind. This mandible hangs down lower, just slightly, and it feels loose. So it's supposed to be up here, but it hangs down a little bit. It's slightly crooked, but can't complain. I wish I had two of them. I wish I'd ordered two at the same time. But yeah. Plus, I think, if I remember right, most of the time in the cartoon he was alt mode anyway. I'm good with that. Change them back. You unpin his arms back here on the back. Swing them back out at the shoulder. It's kind of nice. It has, well, you can swing down if you want, but it has these pegs right here. I just pull. Just flip them back out. The shoulders and elbows being ball joints, they can pop off. I've only done it once, but it's not a big problem. Flipped his legs down a little bit. Now if I try to unpin both legs at the same time, usually it gets kind of stuck. So if you split it, it just kind of falls right out. And down, the legs are flipped back. Flip these panels back around. This is kind of nifty, just kind of a change of, they could have left it like that, but just a little extra mile. It's easy, just grab the foot, swing those around. You swing the waist back up, legs back down, flip the feet out. And then you just split the mandibles, bring the chest piece back down. Easy peasy. I actually have fun transforming him. He's one of my sit by the computer guys now that I just reach over and play with whenever I'm reading or waiting for downloads or, you know, whatever people do at computers. But I am so super happy. I can't even believe, especially for the price. I got this off Amazon, fairly good price, retail, and couldn't be happier. I recommend this guy. So can't wait for Bombshell. I hope Kickback gets announced at some point. But yeah, there you have it. Skrapnel. I'll have to look up why they had to change the name. But if you like the video, subscribe. If not, it's up to you. It's cool. I'm not holding a gun to your head. But thanks for watching, and keep on pushing.